Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Tables match action kicking off here, folks. Down to the floor. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Back in the ring now.
Filthy German suplex.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
You have to think this isn't going to end well.
Yeah, you never see anybody in a position just gently put back down on the mat.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
Lined up, and the pitch. Uppercut. Raw 25 is a night where we saw many legends celebrate a quarter century of money. Here we go.
Ooh, no doubt about that one. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
Maybe not. Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
Michael mentioned Elias at Raw 25. Couldn't have been happy about making Chris Jericho's list, but John Cena really got in on his nerves when he interrupted Elias' musical diss of WWE legend.
Look, Elias rightfully earned a spot on the list due to his ugly, hideous scars, but Elias got to unleash some of that frustration when he clocked John Cena with his guitar, which I loved, since it meant Elias couldn't play any more music that night. Cena then beat up Elias at WrestleMania, which I also enjoyed greatly.
Elias really proved that he was tougher than the rest when he earned a spot amongst Raw's Elite in the Elimination Chamber match. He might have it.
Ooh, right to the face. This one's over, guys. Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
Let's revisit Elias' chamber performance. It was yet another instance of Braun Strowman interrupting Elias. That was the one night I would have been okay with an Elias concert, mostly because those pods seemed soundproof.
I'll give Elias credit. Even though he hid in his pod for an extra 5 minutes to avoid Strowman, he almost scored a few pinfalls before Strowman caught up with him and ended Elias' tour of the Elimination Chamber.
Guys, from my money, Elias has to be the greatest musician/athlete to ever compete in a WWE ring. He's a consummate performer, both on the guitar and in the ring.
Oh, I'm going to stop you right there. Elias is the best at nothing. We have a Hall of Famer who conquered Nashville in the form of Jeff Jarrett. Or heck, we can go further back to the music-based tag teams like the Rockers, the Rock and Roll Express, even Rhythm and Blues.
The two of you went way off topic when you discussed Elias and other musicians who have competed in WWE. Besides, everyone knows Man Mountain Rock is the best, with Chris Jericho and Fozzy in a close second place.
Oh, let's not forget the rappers who could put together rhymes far better than Elias. I'd pay to see Men on a Mission, R-Truth, or the master of thugonomics, John Cena, perform before I threw a single cent. Suplex. What a comeback.
Elias has done it.
Here is your winner, Elias.
Tremendous showing tonight for Elias.
Let me guess, Cole.
Hard to be a betting man on this one. These two competitors can be unpredictable.
Well, that's what makes this match so intriguing.
Boom!
Big elbow.
Knee stop!
That'll ruin your leg.
Bringing it back into the ring. Back between the ropes. Scoop slam! Impactful slam! What a stomp!
Good grief.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino, to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match at 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash, but the Wyatts strive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an...
Elias setting it up!
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The wind-up and the pitch. Uppercut.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage. No way. That'll hinder your modeling career.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll... Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Whoa, Elias able to avoid damage.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 8. pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused
Elias setting it up!
Oh boy!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Harsh impact.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
Whoa, Elias able to avoid damage.
Irish whip.
Right to the chest.
Devastating kick. Irish whip.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Looking at it a second time. Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Oh, through the table!
But he's running on
This singles contest has the victor.
Here is your winner, Elias.
And there's your winner.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
And that's...
The following contest is a tables match. And from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 320 pounds, Youngblood Will Davis.
As a reminder, guys, this one-on-one contest will be a tables match.
Which is great, just as long as these two know not to use our table.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you... Oh, a knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
What a stomp. Good grief. What a clothesline. Ouch. Drop down. Going through the arena.
DDT. He's starting to feel it here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
He's starting to look a little uneasy to me, Cole, and I can't say that I blame him. He's one wrong move from being put through a table.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum. German suplex spiked.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables.
Elias is such a determined competitor. Guys, how can you face off against a performer with such a hungry heart?
Oh, let's not beat around the bush. Elias is a terrible musician. He's also got an outrageous ego. If you can get under his skin about his lack of musical talent, you're halfway to a win already.
When this guy's on, look out. Going back to strategy about Elias, while I don't agree with Corey's sentiment about Elias's talent, Byron, would you say that heckling could work against WWE's most talented musician?
There is a proven track record of Elias becoming unnerved, Michael. NXT crowds riled Elias by telling him to drift away, while Jason Jordan and Braun Strowman got in Elias's head by ruining his concerts.
As a reminder, this is an Extreme Rules match, a type of match made popular by ECW back in the 1990s.
I don't believe it. And that table can shorten careers, Michael. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
Scoop slam! Scoop slam!
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
I don't know how much longer these superstars can avoid going through a table. You'd have to think one of them will succumb here sooner than later.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. He's in a very bad way here, guys. It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
And things look bleak right now.
He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
He's in trouble.
I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are.
Nice. Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
He wants no part of the outside.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Nice. Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
Oh, what a slam.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Looks to me like we're just moments away from one of these superstars being put through the furniture.
He wants no part of the outside.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Ring rattling.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Table in play.
Yes! Unreal performance.
here is your winner, Youngblood Will Davis.
They proved who the better competitor was tonight.
Well, no one's gonna...
Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about. I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Slam!
Oh, nasty impact. Sami Zayn has done a lot of impressive things over the course of his career. One of the things Sami was part of was an epic 2 out of 3 Falls Classic with Cesaro in the early days of NXT. That battle helped define NXT and set it apart as a standalone brand for WWE.
Sami Zayn starting to struggle. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
When you've competed in 29 countries like Sami has, you're bound to make history in a night or two. Sami's 2 out of 3 Falls battle with Cesaro is regarded as one of the best matches in NXT history.
There's no doubt that the 2 out of 3 Falls match with Sami Zayn and Cesaro put NXT on the map. Those two were non-stop from the opening bell, and it was a contest that no one wanted to see end.
incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
He's making a statement here with counter here. Dodges that one. Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
Into the powerbomb position now.
And that's not necessarily where you want to be at this point in the match.
Down to the floor. He's not going to like this.
Don't you dare get up, man. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We've seen this bang, cutter, but he's got to capitalize now.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Back in from the floor.
He's in a little bit of trouble now. If he's not careful, this can snowball out of control for him in a hurry.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Man, I knew this was going to be a closely fought battle, but I didn't realize it was going to be this close. This is unreal.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Irish whip.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Ooh, what impact.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Woo-wee.
No, there's the reversal. Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Oh, no, we could be looking at a powerbomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
Irish whip.
Woo-wee.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Irish whip. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Got him caught.
I'm not sure I'd be playing it up like this if I was Zayn.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Great move by him right there.
Yeah, let's see that one again.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, right to the chest. Irish whip. I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Woo-wee.